Hey guys, what's going on? Zach here, and today we're going to be playing a couple games on PTCGO with that Creepshow Gengar deck that I showed off last video. It's been a while since I played this deck, so I'm not really sure what kind of matchup we're looking for. Looks like we're going up against Lightning deck. I don't really know what that'll mean for us, whether it's good or bad. I think most of our matchups are just kind of 50-50 because the deck either works or it doesn't. Starting off with a Ghastly, better than Zigzagoon. Alright, and we're off starting with a Dedenne. That's pretty good for us. Could be a pretty easy knockout pretty quickly here. Battle Compressor Ring. Bunch of counter energy. What was that for? Alright. Deck slightly confusing. Oh, okay. An Electro GX deck, I'm guessing. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm very curious as how this deck works now, actually. Pikachu. Very random deck. Man. They're popping off, huh? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, with the deck that we're playing, we don't super care what the opponent's doing, just because, you know, we're kind of trying to do what we're doing, and it just kind of doesn't matter what they're doing. I think I'm going to end, yeah, because I just need more Pokemon out, so we got to end. Even though we're giving them bigger hand size, I think that's more beneficial for us as well, just to get out more Ghastly. We'll attach to probably to the bench here. And then end. I'd like to see a new hand of 6 for next turn. Not too bad for next turn. We do have the energy for Zigzagoon. We'll put the Zig down now. We'll just ping this one. And I think that we're good. We have Sycamore and everything for next turn, so I think it will hold for now. Evolving up into a Alolan Raichu. Let's see. Any amount of electric energy from this Pokemon, then search your deck for energy. Please get out of there. Then, for each energy you discard this way, choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and do 30 damage to it, I think so. That's interesting, I guess. I mean, they're going to give me 2 prize cards off of doing this, but then they'll have a board full of energy. We don't really care about that, though, because we'll hopefully be set up by next turn to do a bunch of stuff to them. Yeah, I mean, it looks like an interesting archetype here. I guess we'll just see who wins out of these two strange expanded rogue decks. More battle compressors. Let's see what they got in their discard. Alright, a lot of special energy. Wonder what the game plan is for this turn though. Who are they attacking with? Are they attacking? They're probably, yeah, they're attacking with this one. They get to choose every single one. It's 5, right? So 3. They can't quite take me all the way out here, but it is kind of close. Looks like they're at least going to be taking a couple knockouts. Getting these D-Valleys out of the prize was really good for me there, because I need one down this next turn, especially if I can't get this Ghastly out of the way. So I think, well, we're Ultra Balling for a Gengar, Rare Candying, Electro Rain. Let's see what they do here. Who are they taking out? And not any humongous threats to them on the board, so it doesn't really matter. And either way, I'll have a Ghastly for next turn, so I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I read that wrong? Oh, because they count as two. Wow. Okay, that's really interesting then. Okay. Huh. Well, okay, we're going into that. Getting a Gengar out. Put on this one. They really did almost have it then. Wow. Okay, that could get real dangerous real fast. I think we have to rare candy this one, but we can't. Ooh, I think I made a little bit of a boo there. I think I should have evolved with this one in the active. Oof. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, but it's right. Let's see. The Ultra Ball away. The Elias. Let's get rid of the energy, and we'll go get another Gengar. And we'll rare candy the active one. I think this gives us the better chance of hitting the attack because of my mistake there. For 7. Ooh, wow. Why did they scoop? I think they definitely would have won that one. Alright, well, I'll take it. We take those. Alright, jumping into game 2 here. I'm going to go first, which is probably better off for us this time. Start with a mulligan. Happens all the time with the stack. We don't play that many bases. Well, we play 10 actually, so. Alright, our starting hand here. We start off with a Ghastly. That's good for us. And Mysterious Treasure, not the worst start, but it's not amazing. I think we'll put a Horror Psychic on the active to give us, ooh, okay, a little bit better. We'll get rid of the Mystery Energy, get us another Ghastly, put that one on the bench, Horror Psychic, this one, just in case it gets knocked out, it'll probably get knocked out, and then, so that we can have 2 damage counters placed. And there we go. Opponent's turn, it looks like we are playing Night March. Again, not quite sure. Well, okay, if any matchups are really bad for us, I think it actually might be this one, because usually they're attacking with, you know, non-GX, non-V, non-VMAX, non-tag team, just straight up. Roller skates, interesting. Just straight up. Non-2 prizers, so this could be interesting. They didn't take a knockout, which is good for us because I think that we want to be able to definitely take this first knockout. No point in scoop of netting anything. We'll just discard the hand. Ooh, wow, we are not getting lucky. Not getting lucky right now. We'll get rid of the Lysander. Guzma is a little bit more active for us here. And let's go get... Oof. We have all the spores we need. Don't have any rare candies, so I guess we'll just go grab a Haunter for now. And then we'll just try to buy a turn here with the Confusion. Yeah, and that'll be our turn. Man, these are not very good games for me so far, huh? I really do need to revamp this deck. I need to learn a little bit more about Expanded to be able to make it what I want it to be. But you know, this is what I have for now, and I still really like the deck, even though part of the time it just kind of clunks together and doesn't go for me. But I mean, it's a good one. Really love the cards in it, so you know, if we lose, doesn't really matter to me. So, it's a very interesting build of Night March. Do you usually see roller skates in Night March? I mean, it's a really cool card because of the, you know, just getting 3 cards off an item card is really good, but it's on a coin flip, so I've never really been interested in using it. Let's see. I think that, what? Do Ultra Ball away, Guzma N for a Zigzagoon. Pinging the Joltik, just taking a straight out knockout on that thing. So that's really good for us. We can just ping Joltiks to death. Scoop up the Zig, get it back down. And I mean, we could potentially just take him this game. I guess the best course of action for that would be to put it up here. And Sycamore kind of does depend on how many Gengars we got rid of. Just one. Okay. We have Zigzagoon. Unfortunately, we just don't have it otherwise, though. Oh boy, really? Are they weak to dark? We would have almost had it with a Will-O-Wisp there. Well, that sucks, but maybe next turn. Let's see. They have 4 in the discard. 2 Pumpkaboos out now. Battle Compressor Ring. How many? We're down 3 Scoop of Nets. A bunch of Horror Psychics. Oh. How many energy are we down total though? 4 if this gets knocked out. Slash, it's kind of gonna get knocked out. Yeah, it's not really looking that great, but again, it does take only 1 energy to attack for us, as long as we have the Dimension Valley out. So I'm not super worried about energy consumption. It's our turn again. Let's see. Another Ghastly, that's not bad. We'll get another energy down. They have the Bursting Balloon on. Plus 6 damage counters on the attack balloon on. So I could just take knockout, but then they'd return. I think that's what they were thinking. And then I think we're going to Sycamore again. I think we're down a decent amount of candies though. Or is it just the one now? Just 1 candy down. Okay, great. So we can evolve up into Gengar, take this knockout, put the spell tag on. Then we will, let's see, is there anything worth Rescue Stretching? We could Rescue Stretcher a Haunter. That's probably the best course action here. And then we won't use the ability because we don't want to, it doesn't really matter. We're taking a knockout. So Creepshow for knockout. And I don't think I've ever played last March with this deck, so this is kind of interesting to see how this, how they interact. They've got 7 down, so they're taking knockouts. Ooh. Oh yeah, they have to use D-Valley too, huh, for the Pumpkaboos. Because they don't want to put Joltiks down because I have Zigzagoons out. Okay. Well, that's kind of nice that we can kind of force them to put Pumpkaboos down. This is their last Pumpkaboo. Putting another Joltik down, which will be really good for us. Bursting Balloon, and their Night Marching. Do they, like, realize what they're doing here? I think that's what we want. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I just need like 1 more ping to take it. Well, actually, I don't even need a ping. I can just attack. Huh. Interesting choice there by them. I guess so that they didn't straight up lose, but they still lost because they couldn't get another Pokemon down. Interesting one. With Night March, you can't really put down too many bench Pokemon, so it is kind of in my favor, I guess, because I can just keep sniping. Joltiks only have 30, so it doesn't. I don't even have to attack them. I can just snipe the 30 on them, and then they're done. All right, let's jump into the last match of the video here. I don't know what I'm playing yet, but they have a Psychic deck box, so maybe another Night March, maybe a Mewtwo deck. I guess we'll see. If it was Mewtwo deck, I'd like to see how that goes, because we just saw Night March. I'd like to go first for sure. Got to get the basics down so they're ready to evolve. Not a bad starting hand for sure. I mean, I've got a supporter for next turn. I've got a Zigzagoon as well, and I've got a Gengar for next turn. So hopefully they don't get me out of this hand somehow. so that I can just have a little decent turn. And then starting Lele is good for us too, because that's a pretty free knockout. I mean, anything for this deck's pretty much the same quality of knockout, but you know, Lele's are just a good. If it's another Night March deck, having a Lele there is just really good, because then I can take 2 prizes instead of having to take 1 every single turn. Using an Acrobike, discarding a Horse Psychic, so we're seeing, I don't know, what are we seeing here? I wonder. Not too up to date with, maybe just a Malamar deck? Not too up to date with expanded decks and what's popular. This might not even be a popular deck, it might just be something rogue. But, Dragapult V. And expanded. Huh. That's interesting, but that could get us into some trouble if we just had a bunch of Ghastlies down, then they could just kind of snipe. Give this one Gengar, and then we'll put Mystery Energy on Gengar. We'll do, let's see, we'll do 10 there, because it's going to go VMAX, and then we'll end. Gives them an extra 2 cards, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh. Man, if only we could use that Lysander this turn. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this turn, but I mean, I like to have it just up. I'll hold the D Valley though, and then we'll retreat in one of the Zigzagoons. Yeah, we'll retreat into a Zigzagoon and then pass. Can I put these on? Ooh, I can't put those on Zigzagoon. Maybe one of the things that I am learning is that maybe I should just change those 4 Mystery Energies to 4 basic Psychics, because I can't that means that I can't attach this to the Zigzagoon and then retreat with it. If I try to attach it, it just gets discarded. So the only way to get that out of the active is if it gets knocked out, which is what I was kind of thinking. I didn't want Gengar to get knocked out. Or if I can find a Guzma instead of the Lysander, but I really just want to use the Lysander. They might just hide behind the Lele for a couple turns, buying me a couple more turns as well. But I guess I am still kind of baiting them and forcing them to take a knockout that they don't really want to, unless they have the Lysander as well. Let's see. Another Acrobike. What will they net from this one? Okay, so it is a Malamar deck. They just don't have any Malamars down yet. I figured that's what it was, but I didn't really know why you would run a Malamar deck but simultaneously a Dragapult deck, because I wouldn't really think about running Malamar in Dragapult, but I saw Inkies and I saw that's double V now. Yeah, so it's like Malamar with Dragapult. It's kind of strange, but alright. Let's see. So they're kind of making me wait the turn as well. So, because I really can't attach that one. If this attaches anything other than Psychic, discard it. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to bait them one more turn to take the knockout on the Zigzagoon, because that's really what I want. I kind of force myself into a situation and them into a situation where once they take the Zigzagoon knockout, I can start forcing more pressure. Maybe they know that, maybe that's why they aren't doing it. Well, they're coming up now though, so if they don't have Lysander, then that'd be... Ooh, okay, yeah, the Indeedee. Didn't see that one directly coming, but we can deal with that, that's fine. It's just once per turn on your active, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we have to get quite a bit next turn. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We don't need the Lysander anymore, so we can Sycamore. Put the D Valley out. We'll put the Horror Psychic on here, and then we'll Sycamore. Let's see what we can. See, we've got one ping. We have 2 pings, so do this, getting rid of these, and then we'll go ahead and get another zig. Put the zig down, get that down on there. Scoop of net zig, put it back down, 10 more, and then we'll put the haunter down here. No, and creep show. Taking 2 prizes, we're only 1 ahead. If they take a knockout on this Gengar, I do have to find another one, but I do have Mysterious Treasure in my hand. Hopefully they don't get rid of the D-Valley because I had Ultra Ball run away. We'll just have to see what they do on their turn. Promote the Lele, put out the double. They have not gotten any Inkeys down. That makes me kind of suspicious that maybe they run just like a 2-2 or something like that, because one of their Inkeys is down. That would be kind of... I don't get the point of running such a small Malamar line for this sort of deck. And I also wouldn't get the point of kind of smushing together Inkay and Dragapult. But here they come with a double. Gotta read what that does. Okay, so do 180, taking a knockout. That's fine. I kind of wish that I had this this Horror Psychic on the Gengar instead of the Haunter, but that's alright. We'll piece together next turn. Okay, they're not even going to take it. Alright. We'll Mysterious Treasure with the N. Go get ourselves another Gengar, because we just want to make sure that we can absolutely stream Gengars. We'll scoop up that, the Zig, and we'll put 10 on the Lele, kind of hoping that we can get it done with this. We have 3 and 3 down. Put the spell tag on, put spell tag on. We'll keep 1 spot open. We'll rescue Stretcher. This is a... Oh, whoops. I don't want you. I don't want you. Rare Candy into another Gengar right here. Put this Zig down. Putting 10 back on here. I mean... Okay, that may not have been... I should probably put a 10 on there, 10 on here. But, you know, it happens. It's alright. We're gonna put... How many energies do we have down there? 2 on the board, 1 in hand, 1 in the discard. We'll put that there. And then we'll... Sinister Fog. I mean, we still got 10 down on each of those. This is at 30 now. They're going to heal 20 off, but then I'll get 10 back if they keep it in the active. So they're probably going to try to come up with this double of the end, but if they can't, then I'll have 20 on the Lele and another shot at a Creepshow. Otherwise, we'll kind of just be in this stalemate until I get something going. We're down 4 and 2 Sycamore, so that is a little bit scary. We got 3 Zigzagoons down, 3 Scoop of Nets down. We can't put another Zig down without Scoop of Netting or them taking knockout. So I either honestly hope that they come up, take the knockout, or that I can just top deck Scoop up. Okay, great. And they're probably going to watch over this one. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we've got 30 pegged there, and then if we can peg 30 this next turn, that'd be, I mean, well, new spell tag. There's so many different ways to put damage counters down in this deck that sometimes even I forget. So I don't really know what the plan of attack is here, because they came up with this to definitely take the knockout, but that just means that I have knockout next turn. So I don't really know. But we'll go up with this Gengar. We'll just save the spot in Creepshow, taking the knockout on the double. and wait to see what they do. We've got 20-30 down. They can obviously take 20 off. Can they take it off themselves? It sounds like it. So if they take that off, we do have to find a way to put 30 down again, because I don't think they're going to be able to take that knockout. But either that or we got Guzman in hand, but they don't know that. And they just scoop it up. Alright, well, was it all 3 wins? Or, well, the first one was kind of just a little bit of a fluke there because they just kind of gave up. I'm not sure why. But there you go. 3 games with the Gengar, Creepshow Gengar deck. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please give the video a like, comment, subscribe. Check out all my socials and links down below. And thank you guys for clicking on the channel, giving this a view. I really appreciate it. See you next time.